Hello everyone, it's Amy and welcome back to my channel and another No Buy Year update. If you're new or if you just haven't seen any of my other No Buy Year videos yet, I'll leave a link to my No Buy Year playlist in the description box down below, because if you're here watching this video, you're probably going to enjoy the others too. I'm also going to leave a link for our No Buy Year Facebook group, which is such a fun time. I'm so excited about it. We have quite a lot of people in there now, which is great, because originally I was scared that it was just going to be me and no one else. But it's not, and it's full of really supportive, sweet people. People are posting about their successes, their struggles, and it's a nice community of people who are going through a no buy or a low buy or just trying to buy less. So if that's you, come and join us. We would love to have you. February was quite a month, and I know I say that about every month, but I really was expecting February to be a little bit more chill after the melodrama that was January. Unfortunately, that was not the case. February was a pretty interesting month too, and that definitely reflects in what I'm going to talk about. I decided to keep the format of this video the same as last month's update, so a little bit of an overview of the month, my successes, my struggles, any top tips that I've happened upon throughout the month, and then we will crunch some numbers and I will tell you exactly what I've spent this month and on what. Okay. February. I feel like I want to go ahead and just dive straight in to the struggles for this month, because unfortunately the struggles did outweigh the successes this month, and I just want to get through them and then finish on a high. My first very big struggle for this month is that really and truly everything started to fall apart. Literally everything is falling apart. All of my clothes falling apart. Is the universe trying to test me? I don't know. But all of a sudden, look, in 1 month, in just February, I lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items of clothing. They just broke on me, suddenly and unexpectedly. What is happening? I have a little bit to say about this, because this whole bizarre, sudden destruction of all my clothes really got me thinking about a few different things. So it started with my beloved yet raggedy pajama bottoms. Now, I have had these pajama bottoms probably since I was 17, maybe even 16. So that would make them like 12 years old. I wear them regularly. They were always my favorite pajama bottoms. They're just comfy, they're warm, they're snuggly. I just love them. And it's really funny because I put them on one night to go to bed, and as I was putting them on, I thought to myself, oh wow, I love these pajama bottoms. I've had these pajama bottoms for over a decade, and look, they're still going strong. I wish I felt this much love as I feel for my pajama bottoms for all of the clothes that I own. And then the next morning, I rolled over in bed and I just heard, and that was the end of my pajama bottoms. Literally, my whole butt was hanging out, because look at the size of this rip. My face can fit into it. And that was just the beginning, because after that, I lost a pajama top. I had a pair of leggings that had a random rip in the knee for no reason. I had a dress that's just completely torn down one side. How did this happen? I have a skirt that I already patched up once that now has a completely new hole in it that I don't understand where it came from. And my favorite little cover-up has a hole under the arm, but I am gonna fix that because I refuse to let this one go. I don't know how this happened. I feel like maybe the universe is testing me to be like, oh, you think you're on a no buy? We'll see how you do when you have literally no clothes left. So that's really made me think, moving forward, once this no buy year is done, about just purchasing things that bring me true joy, that I will get a lot of use out of, and not something that I'm buying just because like, oh, that's cheap, that'll do me for now, and then if it breaks, whatever. Like, no, I want to buy more intentionally and buy things that are gonna last and bring me joy. So that was the first struggle of the month. The second struggle of the month was that the latter half of February became a complete spending frenzy. I don't know what happened, because the first half of the month was going so well, but I just got to a turning point where it all fell apart, and you'll see that when I go through like what I've spent this month. It just got like weird. I don't know, it was like I was throwing my money at things. No, actually, I do know what happened. The first thing is that Cody came back in the latter half of this month, which is so exciting, and I'm so glad that he's finally here. But he's a big spender, and he does make me spend more just by being around. Like, that's the effect that he has on me. So that was one thing. The second thing, which no one could have predicted, was that the Ministry of Education in Bahrain closed down all of the schools because of the outbreak of coronavirus. When I'm at work, I can't spend anything, and I purposely don't take my purse to work so that I can't even be tempted to like get a croissant, you know? So now that I'm home every day, I don't want to be stuck in the house. I want to go out and do things. I want to go to restaurants. I want to like rent a car and go places. So yeah, the spending at the latter half of the month was a lot. Now let's talk about my one lowly success of the month, which was I got an email midway through the month from the Body Shop. Apparently, when I had bought a bunch of unnecessary frivolous stuff on Black Friday that I didn't need, I had spent enough money to qualify for a £5 off voucher, and they were sending me an email to let me know that that was going to expire. Everything in me was like, get a new hand moisturizer, get a new hand moisturizer, get a new hand moisturizer. I love their hand moisturizers, and they're £5, right? I think so. So I was like, it's free. It's a free moisturizer. And it was like the devil and the angel situation. The devil was like, get the moisturizer. And the angel was like, you have like 6. You don't need that. So I'm proud to say I made the right choice. They have an option where you can take your £5 voucher and you can donate it to like a charity or a cause on their website. So I did that instead. So not only did I not buy a new moisturizer that I certainly did not need, but I donated to charity. And I feel really good about it. Okay, I feel like I've been ranting and raving for a while now, so let's get into the next part of the video where I give you guys a breakdown of everything I've spent this month, mostly in the latter half of the month. Also, just like last time, I'm gonna give you all of this information in Bahraini dinar, or BD, because that is the currency that I'm spending in Bahrain. But for your reference, to give you an idea, 1 BD is about £2 and about $2.50. I mean, it's not accurate by any means, but just like for easy math, that's around what we're working with. So my groceries for the month of February came to 51 BD and 20 fills, which is about average-ish. Eating out came to 48 BD 500 fills, which is quite a lot, but I did go to brunch twice last month, and that was 21 BD each time, so that's where most of that went to. Talabat, which is ordering takeaways, that was 13 BD 66, and I did manage to stick to my 1 Talabat per week limit, in as much as I ordered Talabat once per week, and then Cody also ordered me Talabat an additional time per week. That's a loophole. Like, technically, yes, I am eating Talabat or takeaway twice a week, but like, I only purchased it once. Does that count? Is that allowed? I don't know. I'm gonna say yes, because like, people need pizza. Okay, then I spent 10 BD 700 fills at the liquor store, which is a very unusual expense for me. I never really go there, but since I knew Cody was coming, I wanted to like get him some beer in the fridge so I could be like, look, there's beer for you. I'm the best girlfriend ever. So that's what that was. I spent 10 BD 500 fills on getting my house cleaned by the house cleaner. I spent 8 BD 400 on my nails. I spent 7 BD 100 on my phone top up. Oh, I spent 2 BD 500 on coffee this month, which was my first takeaway coffee of the year, and I instantly regretted it. I was driving to work with some friends and they were like, let's get Starbucks, and I was like, oh, okay. I feel like I was involved in a peer pressure situation, but not for alcohol and drugs, for takeaway coffee. I was just so in the moment. I was like, yes, let's get some coffee. I haven't had one in weeks. And then immediately as soon as I got it, I was like, this just isn't doing it for me. Like, I didn't get the same thrill from my Starbucks as I used to get. It was very disappointing. Then I spent 1 BD20 on gifts. What were these gifts? Oh, I sent my mom a birthday card. That's what that was. Okay. And then here's the embarrassing part. I spent 52 BD 450 fills on drinks at the bar. That's more than I spent on groceries in the entire month. I'm judging myself, like, really hard. You don't need to do it for me. I'm judging myself. Just, it's fine. There's enough judgment on my side. Just don't. The grand total came to 206 BD and 30 fills, which is still under my monthly budget. Like, my monthly budget is set at 250 fills, so I still came in quite a bit under. But it's more just frustrating that by the 15th of February, like I said, I feel like I had only spent like 50 BD. And I was like, girl, you are killing it. Like, you're gonna get to the end of the month with like 80, maybe 90 BD left over. No, but hey, I still came in under budget. Okay, so that was everything I spent in February, as well as my successes and struggles. Go ahead and let me know in the comments down below, how did your February go? Because we had this poll over on the Facebook group, and it was a 50-50 split between people who like had stuck to their no buy goals this month and people who hadn't. So I want to hear more from you guys in the comments. Like, was it okay? Was it disastrous? Was it somewhere in the middle? Let me know. Also, don't forget to go ahead and subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. Push that little notification bell so you don't miss another video ever again. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. Don't forget to go ahead and join our Facebook group. We would love to have you over there. But until next time, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all so much, and I will see you all soon. Bye.